CBFS S10 League 2022 coming to you live from the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Well, the second match of the night. It's going to be two sides. DCC taking on Syed Agha in match number 2. Live from the Sharjah Cricket Stadium, of course, the historic venue. And let's straight away head across to Mudassir is down there with the two captains for the toss.
Good evening and welcome once again to Sharjah Cricket Stadium. It's S10 League being played here and match number 2 between two young side, Syed Agha CC taking on DCC Starlets. Both the young and smart looking captains out here with me, and the match referee Mr. Taisin Javid. Home team is DCC Starlets, so Ronak will flip the coin. And Mr. Zain is the captain of Syed Agha CC. I miss Zain. It's head. Head. And it came down as head. काफ़ी लकी टॉस से यंग साइड के खिलाफ खेले, तो क्या आपने डिसाइड किया?
हम लोग पहले बैटिंग करना चाहेंगे।
कोई ख़ास रीज़न?
कोई ख़ास रीज़न तो नहीं है, पहला मैच है हम लोगों का और टीम भी थोड़ी सी नहीं है, तो स्ट्रेंथ जो है वो थोड़ी सी मतलब बॉलिंग है, तो फिर हम लोग इसलिए बैटिंग करना चाह रहे हैं।
और कितना मुश्किल होता है जैन, क्योंकि कोई एक्सपीरियंस खिलाड़ी नहीं है, काफ़ी यंग है आप लोग और T10 काफ़ी तेज़ फॉर्मेट है, तो क्या मुश्किल होती है टीम को आपको हैंडल, क्योंकि आप खुद एक यंग कैप्टन हैं?
कोई मुश्किल तो नहीं लगती है, क्योंकि बहुत सारे टूर्नामेंट खेले एज ए कैप्टन, कभी नहीं खेला, फर्स्ट टाइम खेल रहा हूँ और मतलब इतना मुश्किल नहीं लग रहा है, क्योंकि पहले सीनियर प्लेयर्स के साथ खेला हूँ, कारवान टीम में खेला था, उससे पहले शारजा टीम में खेला था, तो एक्सपीरियंस प्लेयर उसमें बहुत ज़्यादा थे, तो उन लोगों के साथ खेल के ज़्यादा एक्सपीरियंस हासिल किया। कोशिश यही है कि 120 130 तक करे, तो फिर इंशाल्लाह उन लोग को रोक सकेंगे 100 से नीचे ही।
चले, ऑल द बेस्ट एंड हैव ए नाइस गेम। रौनक, कैन यू प्लीज़, first time you are unlucky with the toss when I am here. They have opted to bat first.
Not too disappointed with that decision. We were looking to bat first as well, but looks like a pretty good wicket to bat on. Wouldn't mind chasing a little bit of dew around. So it's always going to get more dewy as the night progresses, but not too happy with the decision to bat first.
So far, if we talk about DC Starlets in Sharjah Stadium, the journey has been really well, but it's a completely different format, T10.
Look, we're playing a couple of other T10 tournaments around the UAE. We've done well there as well. So the boys, it's not something new to the boys. I think they're pretty apt to come here and take the pressure of T10.
And are there any changes, like if we talk about coming from S20 to S10, are there any changes or new faces in your side?
Obviously a couple of unavailabilities, couple of injuries, Aditya Shetty with national commitments. So we've got a couple of reinforcements. Shamim Ali also joins the team. We've got a new face as well. Aslam, he's not here today, but we'll probably see him later in the tournament.
All the best, Ronak, and I hope you'll continue your form.
Thank you so much.
So that was Ronak Panoli. Unluckily, he has lost the toss, and Syed Agha CC's captain Zain has won the toss, and he has decided to bat first.
Right then, once again, a team electing to bat first after winning the toss. These are the two sides. Syed Agha will be seen walking out first with the bat. Niyaz Khan, Abdullah Khan, Zainullah, the captain, Unaib Rahman, Harsh Desai, Abdullah Ismail, Faisal Altaf, Irfan Yusufzai, Nurul Hadi, Muslimir, Nurullah, and Abdul Khalik. For DCC Starlets, it's Ronak Panoli, the captain, Amar Badami, Sailesh Jaishankar, Karan Dhiman, Yug Sharma, Saad Abdullah, Shahrukh Amin, Vaibhav Vaswani, Faizur Rahman, Ahan Fernandez, and Shamim Ali. Well, DCC Starlets, of course, on a high after being worthy semi-finalists in the CBFS T10 tournament. They'll be looking forward to going one step better in this particular tournament, and they will want to start off well. And of course, Syed Agha are featuring in this tournament for the first time. They would want to make an early impression as well. But all said and done, we've already seen a team posting 160 and then winning by a big margin earlier tonight. What happens in match number 2 remains to be seen. What we'll do here is dive into a short break. When we come back, we'll have live action. Right then, all set for action to begin here. Zainullah is the man who is going to be on strike first up. And definitely Syed Agha will want to get off to a good start. Sailesh Jaishankar is going to start proceedings for DCC Starlets. They've started from the Sharjah Cricket Academy end. Here's the first ball. Length ball, looks to drive off the inside half of the bat, back to the bowler, dot ball to start with. And alongside me in the comm box is Vivek.
This is going to be a good game of cricket. A dark looking pitch. This is the second game being played on the same surface today. A belter of a wicket, the ball coming onto the bat very, very nicely. We saw 162 runs being scored in 10 overs in the last game. A big appeal, and he's given him, caught behind, chasing a ball outside the off stump. Gets the bottom edge. A regulation catch to the wicketkeeper, and Zain has to walk back.
Yes, what a brilliant start that is from Sailesh Jaishankar. That was a wide ball, giving it the chase. And, getting into trouble there. He's the man who departs. Not the best of starts here.
Wanted to slash it over the point fielder and maybe over the short third man and get a boundary for himself. Not to be. Gets an edge. Has to walk back. The first blood is drawn. Syed Agha won the toss. Chose to bat. Little did they imagine that this is the start they are looking at.
Yes, Nurul Hadi is the new man in. He will definitely want to ensure that he doesn't throw it away like Zain. Captain departing for a silver duck. That's pushed away, nicely done. And they're looking for a quick single. Direct hit would have been trouble. Not to be. First runs on the board.
A nervous start, to say the least, for Syed Agha. A direct hit would definitely had him in trouble. 1 run for the loss of 1 wicket. 3 balls have been bowled so far. This is a good wicket, Nishant. This wicket is a wicket where you can get at least 100 runs on board in the 10 overs. And even that can sometimes not be enough.
And again outside the off stump, looking to slash it. That's a no ball called by the umpire. And a good opportunity here to free their arms. Just push the pressure back slightly.
Yes, no footwork there in this shot. He was just half-cocked outside the crease and trying to play hard at it. Will he be able to make the most of the free hit? Here comes in Sailesh.
It was again a wide ball. Chasing at it. That's hit uppishly. Lands safe, and they come back for 2. That's another wide that has been chased. One, they lost a wicket. Then there was a no ball, and now this one.
Yes, and he had shuffled a lot outside the off stump. So maybe if he had let it go after shuffling, then may not have been a wide. Nevertheless, just gets 2 runs in this free hit. Down the wicket, into the gap, and gets a boundary.
Yes, that was a good looking effort there. I wouldn't say the best of shots. Ugly swipe across the line, coming of the toe end of the bat. But as long as they get the boundary, nothing matters. 10 over format, you don't have much time to think about things.
Yes, as long as the runs are coming, what you need is runs and hits. Don't have to necessarily look pretty and beautiful. Just have to go hard at everything. Another one. This looks mighty and handsome over the mid-wicket onto the roof of the Sharjah Stadium for a maximum.
Cracking shot there by Abdul. It was a back of a length delivery there, and that was clubbed away for a 6.
Brilliant camera work there, following the ball right till the end and watching it land on the roof of the stadium. This shows what a good wicket it is to bat on. The ball comes onto the bat nicely. If you apply yourself, get in the line of the ball, play some good cricketing shots. Runs are there on the offering. Runs coming in the first over. After the first wicket that fell down, I think now Syed Agha will take this first over because it's a good start.
Yes, they will be reasonably happy with the first over, of course. 14 runs coming of it. Yug will share the new ball. Young lad.
Yeah, wears 15 number jersey, may even be 15 years old.
Yeah, he's just over 14, so yeah, around 15 years.
Yeah, I guessed it right.
Nurul Hadi on strike, tucked away nicely. There is a fielder in the deep who will give it the chase. Excellent running, is sprinting for the second run. Had there been an opportunity to pick up 3, he would have pounced on it, but it's just 2 runs for now.
Both the teams are very young. A lot of youngsters in both the sides. Will be exciting to watch these youngsters today. Looks like this is going to be a high-scoring game. Noor is now facing Yug. This is onto the stumps, played with the wrists towards the mid-wicket area. Gets a single. Well, placed it nicely towards the left hand of the fielder at mid-wicket, and as a result was able to run for a quick single. 17 for 1, 1.2 overs gone. 10 over format. Before you realize what's happening, 10 overs are gone.
Absolutely. Of 4 for Abdul there. A boundary and a 6 in the previous over, and he backs away to give himself room. Looks to hit it through the offside, misses it, dot ball.
Wanting to have some social distancing with the ball, gave himself room, left his stumps. Easily it was 1.5 meters away from him. He's made 12 runs in 5 balls, gotten off to a flyer, a massive 6 over mid-wicket which landed on the roof of the stadium. He's looking dangerous though.
Again, slogging it across the line, gets it past the infield. The fielder in the deep will have his work cut out. They'll pick up 2 for sure. Good running between the wickets.
When he slogs on the onside, he doesn't look as elegant because the head drops outside the off stump. But I think in a 10 over format, nothing really matters because you just need to go slam bang from the first ball itself. Good over so far, only 5 runs given.
And that's a cracking shot. Just as you said, good over. That's been cracked away down the ground for a boundary.
Yes, a good looking shot as well. which makes the over not so good. 5 balls bowled, 9 runs given. I think anything less than 10 in this format eventually qualifies for a good over more often than not.
I agree. 10 runs and over is acceptable. Final delivery of Yug's first over. Abdul on strike, shuffles across, goes for the big shot, top edge, straight up in the air. It will land safe. And they will pick up 2. 11 of the over, 2 overs bowled, 25 for 1. Shamim Ali into the attack. Haven't seen much of him. It will be interesting to see what does he bring to the table.
Yes, getting his field right. Once the fielder at sweeper cover wants him to come into the circle, it seems. So he doesn't want a deep fielder on the offside. Mostly will be bowling in swingers.
Quick single taken. Good running between the wickets there. And that has been a hallmark of this partnership so far. They've run very well between the wickets.
Yes, that's been the hallmark. In a T10 game, 3 overs are power play overs. However, the third over is a floating power play which the batting team can take anytime between the third and the ninth over. This one has been clubbed between the point and the cover, racing towards the boundary for 4 runs.
Yes, he's happy playing these kind of shots, giving himself room, hitting it through the offside or having swipes across the line. He has been very effective. Don't really need to be elegant always. Being effective is what matters.
That's right. And another boundary. This will take him to 28 in just 10 balls. He is really lighting it up for the Syed Agha team here. Was an inside edge. Went between his legs. No chance for the short fine leg fielder to stop that one. 34 now for 1 in just 2.3 overs. They have gotten off to a flyer, even though they lost the first wicket early, but there's no stopping.
Full toss this time. That is another beautiful shot. Backing away, just creams it through the offside for a boundary.
Attempted Yorker gone wrong. That's the thing about Yorkers. If you get it right, it is really, really elegant. But if you get it wrong, it just converts into a low full toss. And when the batter is backing up, giving himself room, there's always a chance for a boundary. This is the third over. and a wide. Troubles continue here for DCC. They are leaking runs big time. The floating power play has been taken in this over itself because we only see 2 fielders outside the circle. Actually, just 1 fielder outside the circle. They are making the most of this momentum.
Slow delivery, and he has got his man. Well, he was looking to slog it across the line. Excellent change in pace there from Shamim.
Foxed him fully with the change in pace. Abdul Khalik made a wonderful 32 runs off 12 balls, was bowled by Shamim. He hit 5 fours and a 6 with a strike rate of 266.7.
Good shot there from Abdullah. A bit of a fumble there by the captain. That will allow runs. 3 overs bowled, it's 41 for the loss of 2 wickets. As you're watching Sharjah CBFS S10 League here. Title sponsors SkyExchange.net, streaming partners Fan Code, commercial partners TCM, support sponsors RSook, and merchandise partners 7 Districts. As we see first signs of spin, Saad Abdullah coming into the attack. In another tournament, 10-over tournament, bowled a double wicket maiden not too long ago. Slog swept. Should pick up a single.
Exciting young talent at display in the game today. Syed Agha Khan as well as DCC, both of them have a lot of exciting youngsters in their teams. This looks to be a very high scoring game. CBFS S10 League 2022. Looped outside the off stump, played towards a sweeper cover, will get a single. Good field placing, and he's bowling according to his field. He has 2 fielders in the deep on the offside, and that's where he's keeping the ball. Smart bowling by the youngster.
Yes, so far he's been accurate. Couple of deliveries right on target. That's the third one, again well bowled. How do you deal with somebody like Saad Abdullah who can hit the straps? I think the best way is to try and get 16, 17 off him in the 2 overs without giving him a wicket.
Yes, he's looking like a very wily customer.
Nicely tossed up, another single. So just the 4 singles so far. This has been a pretty good over. Can he finish it well?
He'll be happy giving away singles, because 1 run every ball in a 10-over match is actually a very, very good bowling performance so far. 2 more balls to go in this over. Will he be able to finish strong?
Well, that's picked up brilliantly and over the top of the fielder there. The umpires want to check. That was nicely picked up. Just inside the ropes, probably. Well, it was the umpire's signal on that one. 6 called. Just touching the ropes, it seems.
The fielder was way inside the rope, at least about 10 meters, which was probably not required. These are not long 80-meter boundaries like the Australian grounds. It's better to be on the ropes and take those catches rather than be 10 meters inside and then let the ball go past over your head into the boundary. The next ball was swept away, got 2 more runs.
Another delivery to go in this over. Oh, that's the end of the over. 4 overs ball, it's 53 for 2. Ronak Panoli, and starts off with a very good delivery, right on target. He is again someone who can be very, very good. Very tidy.
Very tidy and very quick as well. He just finished his first delivery and then was on his way to bowl the second one within a couple of seconds of the first delivery. Batsman backed out, and rightfully so.
This time we'll pick up a single. That brings Nurul Hadi on strike, batting on 15 of 8. That's picked up again on the onside. There is a fielder now. Just a single. Again, a good start to the over. It's all about finishing it well.
Yeah, smart bowling. Oh, he had him there, almost had him there, missed the line of the ball, and the ball misses the stumps as well.
That missed everything. Very lucky there. And again, inside edge onto the pads. That is a dot ball. Brilliant stuff from Ronak Panoli. Just the 2 runs of this over. Final delivery of the over. And he goes down the ground. On the full to the fielder. Single to finish the over. 3 runs coming of it. 5 bowled, 56 for 2.
That's the scorecard so far. 56 for 2 in 5 overs. Almost 11 runs and over. Zain couldn't trouble the scorers, went back for a duck. Abdul bowled Shamim 32. And Nurul Hadi and Abdullah, both of them in the crease. 16 and 6 respectively. Well, current run rate is 11.2. And if they continue at about the same run rate, then they would reach 112 runs, which, mind you, is not a very bad score. However, they would want to do better than that. This was tossed up and has been played in the air. There is a fielder coming under it, but the ball sails over him and into the fence for a maximum.
That's a gorgeous looking shot there. Very nicely struck. And just over the head of the fielder.
And they changed the fielder now. It wasn't the fielder's mistake that the ball went for a 6 over his head. Why would you want to change the fielder for that?
Unless you want somebody taller to be there.
Yes.
Right up there. Good recovery from Syed Abdullah. They pick up a single.
To catch that ball, you would need a fielder who is at least 10 feet tall.
Yeah, not even Joel Gardner will be able to do it. And he goes for it again. That's even higher. Now what do you do?
Well, you need a fielder in a hot air balloon who is halfway in the air to catch this one, because this went way over the mid-wicket and into the stands. 2 sixers. Now, the projected score at the same run rate is 125.
And they've been on top of things, no two ways about it. Syed Agha doing a fantastic job here. And that will be a wide. Syed Abdullah has lost his radar tonight.
This is what happens when you get hit.
And that's it. That's straight to the fielder. Amar Badami doing the fielding there, just a single. Still an expensive over. Couple of deliveries to go.
Can he pull it back? Another slog, attempted slog from the inside half of the bat. Very, very poor throw, it seems. Couple of bounces to the wicketkeeper. He did appeal for a run out, but batsman is well home.
Oh, that's closer than we thought, Vivek. Anyway, it doesn't matter. He's survived. He's there. Last ball of the over coming up. Last ball of his spell has been an expensive one tonight. Too far outside the off. He has reached out for it, hit it uppishly, and the catch is taken by Sailesh Jaishankar in the deep. And Syed Abdullah finally gets a reason to smile as he gets rid of his namesake.
That was a good catch, running in from the boundary and taking it as he was still running. Abdullah goes for 15 of 12 deliveries, caught. Shailesh bowled Syed. One big hit to the boundary he got in his 15.
.73 for the loss of 3 wickets in 6 overs. It was a great opportunity here to get a big total, but Ronak bowling this over could be very crucial. He's not someone who will give away too many runs, isn't it?
Yes, and he goes through his over very quickly. Slightly short of good length, but not enough room to play that cut shot far. Just went to the fielder, no run. This one has been played flat batted towards the long one, will get just a single. Ronak has really bowled well. This is a T10 game, and having given only 4 runs in 8 deliveries that he has bowled is by any standards excellent bowling so far.
Just the 4 runs conceded. And that's driven nicely down the ground. Comfortable single taken. Nurul Hadi batting on 24 of 13. Too far outside the off stump. Back to the bowler. Excellent stuff this from Ronak Panoli.
Very, very crucial over. If this over goes on well, it will make a big difference. Oh, that's a massive hit. This is going and gone outside the stadium. A huge 6 coming from the bat of Nurul Hadi. Takes him to 30 now of 15 balls. Middled it well. What a sound of the bat. The sound of the ball hitting the middle of the bat. And it sails beyond the roof of the stadium onto the road.
What a strike. What timing on that one. Absolutely beautiful there. Still a delivery to go in Ronak's spell. Down the leg side, there will be a wide. And he goes for it again. This time just over the fielder there. Another 6. Amar Badami not too pleased with himself.
Valiant effort, but not pleased with himself. Couldn't hang on to it. Did get a hand for sure, but couldn't catch it in the end. Gave away 6 more runs. These 2 balls probably are going to make a huge difference, because if these 2 balls were played for 1 or 2 runs each, this would have ended up somewhere around 110, 115 runs in 10 overs. And now it looks that it's going to go way beyond 125. Or at least 120.
Yes, 7 overs, 88 for 3. Yug to bowl the 8th over now. He starts off with a very full delivery there. That's been driven. Single taken. We're certainly looking at 120 from here on at least. That's what they should get, is what I strongly feel. They need to bowl a few very tidy overs to restrict it to less than that. Comes down the track, takes it on the full, running the first one hard. Coming back for the second could be risky, but no, the throw is not collected, so they'll get 2 more. Excellent running between the wickets there. And a quick change in voices as Mudassar comes in to the comm box now. Excellent batting by Syed Agha.
Good evening, and thanks a lot, Nishant. Definitely after winning the toss and opting to bat first, the racing here. Syed Agha CC. Nurul Hadi moves to 38 of 17 deliveries, 91 for 3. Can they go past 120?
That's gone straight down the ground. There is a fielder, and Amar Badami this time takes the catch. That wasn't struck all that well. He wanted to hit it over his head, but never really timed it well enough. He departs for 38 of 18. It's 91 for 4. So Faisal is the new man in. 91 for 4. In the first match, you asked, can they get past 140 at a similar situation? And they got to 160. Now your question is, can they get past 120? Let's see what happens, Mudassir.
I think they should get past 120 because the Faisal is also a good timer of the ball. Well bowled in the block hole. Nicely flicked towards deep mid wicket and quick running between the wickets. Once again, we have seen by Agha CC players. It's all about youngster. Both Agha and DCC Starlets have young team and under pressure this time DCC Starlets.
Yes, going on at 12.13 per over. This is a very healthy run rate, no two ways about it. Faisal on strike, backing away. Oh, that's a highish full toss. That's hit away over the short third fielder. And that is a no ball.
Poor delivery this time. Full toss over the waist height, just glided over short third man. What a start by Faisal Altaf. Brilliant batting. 98 for 4. 12.78 is the current run rate. And if they can manage with the same run rate for next couple of overs, they can reach at around 128. Surface looks really good for batting.
And he backs away again. It's a free hit. It's hit straight to Amar. And they will pick up 2 more. The running between the wickets has been absolutely phenomenal. And that's the 100 up in just the 8th over. Brilliant stuff, this.
Move to 8 in quick time, just facing 3 deliveries under pressure. Yug, left arm fast bowler of DC Starlets. This time goes towards the mid wicket. Up high in the air, fielder coming down, a well judged catch taken. It's Shahrukh Hameen, I believe, the fielder, trying to go for big shots. Small cameo by Faisal Altaf comes to an end. What a comeback by Yug.
Yes, Yug has picked up 2 wickets now. 2 for 23 to finish the night for him. 8 overs bowled, 100 for the loss of 5 wickets. So Shamim bowled an expensive first over, then picked up a very crucial wicket towards the end of the over, working out well.
They've managed to reach 108 overs, but what matters is how they finish from here. Shamim Ali width offered and sliced over the short third man. What a start to the over by Niaz.
Yes, too far outside the off stump there, looking to hit it through the offside, off the outside half, flying away and getting the boundary. Slow delivery this time, looks to slow it away of the under edge to the wicket keeper there.
Nicely bowled this time by Shamim Ali. A slower delivery inside edge and well kept by the wicket keeper. They need a couple of maximums on the blade of Niaz to reach that 120 mark. Once again a slower delivery. Should have gone for that single, not trusting his partner Niaz. Once again a slower delivery and it was going down the leg. It was an appeal but not at all interested umpire Asif Iqbal.
Full toss, clubbed away. Straight to the fielder in the deep. They'll come back for 2. Score moves on to 106 now. Still 8 balls to go.
Slowly they are pulling things back. DCC Starlets. Shamim Ali into his second over. Bit expensive but got a wicket to his name. Niaz trying hard to get that maximum. 6 runs so far considered in 4 deliveries. Once again coming down the track. Played straight towards the bowler. Once again couple of runs. Some urgency shown by Niaz and Harsh.
Harsh is yet to face a ball, but he's already run well between the wickets. Slow delivery this time, looks to go for that shot. Managed to pick up a run. End of the 9th over, 109 for the loss of 5 wickets.
Some support for Syed Agha CC.
And they're delighted as the camera pans to them. Shailesh Jaishankar to bowl the final over of the innings. Expensive first over for him, but started off brilliantly.
14 conceded by Shailesh in his first over but got the wicket of Zain. So Niaz on strike. Will be facing the last over. Good comeback I would say by the bowlers of DCC Starlets. First delivery of the final over. Stepping down and brilliantly bowl. Struggling tonight Niaz. 9 of 10 deliveries. Cleverly bowled on the off stump. Jumping down the track. Missing it completely Niaz.
Yes, the idea was to go for the extra cover boundary there. There's a gap between long off and cover. Short ball, excellent change of pace. That's another dot ball, excellent bowling this by Shailesh.
This is what I like about DC Starlets. They know how to make a comeback. For thrashing they got in the initial overs by the batters of Syed Agha CC. Were able to pull the things back. But still 4 more legal deliveries. Can he get a couple of maximum here? Niaz on strike. Run a ball 10 to his name. Runs in Shailesh. This time played towards a long off. Just a single at last. Harsh is on strike.
It will be interesting to see what does Harsh do. He's got the last few deliveries to face 3. 3 deliveries. Can they get 10 runs?
The way he is bowling, I think if they can get another 4 or 5, they'll be happy. But if they can manage 10, that would be a good job. The end by Syed Agha CC. Harsh will be facing for the first time. Sailesh comes in. Played towards long on Ronak Panoli coming from the deep. Couple of runs running between the wickets has been excellent so far in the innings. 2 more legal deliveries.
Harsh 2 of 1. Striker of 200. They've got a pretty good score is what I feel. And that's nicely pulled away. 1 bounce to the fielder, just a single. I think they just slowed down a little bit in this over and the previous one.
Particularly Niaz is trying to heave every delivery. So run a ball 11. Brilliant over by Sailesh. Just conceded 4 of 5 deliveries. Last ball of the first innings. Niaz on strike. Can he manage a maximum? Nicely bowled. A low full toss. Just played towards the long off. So with the 5 runs coming in this over, Syed Agha CC managed 114 for the loss of 5 wickets in their allotted 10 overs.
Yes, that's how they finished their innings. They won't really be very pleased with the end, but they batted brilliantly otherwise. And that is the end of it then. It was a good start there by Abdul and Nurul Hadi. Of course, they lost Zain of the very second ball, but that partnership for the second wicket was very crucial. And those 2 knocks really helped them get this total on the board of 114 for 5.
And talking about the bowling, 5 bowlers have been used by Ronak Panoli. Pick of the bowlers was Yug getting those couple of wickets, and a wicket each to Sailesh, Shamim and Saad. At the end, Syed Agha CC managed 114 for the loss of 5 wickets in their allotted 10 overs.
This is how things were. They lost a wicket of the very second ball, but then some good batting. That partnership for the second wicket was brilliant. And that slow delivery providing the wicket of Abdul Khalik. They kept getting some runs from the other end. And reaching out to that one and holding out to Amar Badami. And that was a huge hit. I tried to repeat it. Got it right this time, looking to hit it on the offside, hitting it straight to Amar Badami there. As a full toss. Hit for 4. That was picked up on the onside, but he picked the fielder. Lucky boundary there towards the end of the innings. That was the last of it. And that's how they posted 114. So that's how the innings unfolded. Well, the run chase will be on in a bit. And DCC Starlets will have a target of 115 runs to chase at 11.5 runs an over. We'll take a short break. We'll come back with the run chase. Right then, welcome back after the break. It's action time once again. As the players walk out into the middle, that is the equation 115. Needed of 60 balls here. A required rate of 11.5. Not going to be easy. But then, the kind of batting that DCC Starlets have, they get off to a good start. Ronak Panoli can make things look very easy. Alongside me, of course, is Mudassir. Well, that is also probably their one drawback, that they are so heavily reliant on their captain.
Definitely, and we have seen in the previous tournament, once Ronak was dismissed, then the struggle to go past 150. It's a shorter format, and if he can get some quick 40-50 runs for his team. Shahrukh Amin looking good this season so far. Initial couple of overs are very important for both the teams. They have did a pretty good job to restrict Syed Agha CC to 114. But now it depends how the batters chase this target.
Good start. That's what they want. It will be interesting to see if Ronak Panoli decides to attack right from the word go. I mean, in this format you don't have a choice because it's just 2 overs of power play. Irfan Yusufzai is going to be starting proceedings. Inside edge, and it's a no ball as well. That's 5 runs without a ball being bowled.
A big no ball. The lemon cut coming from Ronak Panoli. Keeper tried his best, but what a start. 5 runs. It was a no ball, so it will be a free hit. So now instead of 115, they are chasing 110 in 60 deliveries.
And it's a free hit. The first ball of the innings, first legitimate one, is a free hit. And that's slapped away, and a good stop. Dot ball.
It's a pack offside field for Ronak Panoli. Gully point, cover, extra cover, mid off. And on the leg side he has the mid on and short mid wicket. 2 fielders, deep fine leg and deep third man patrolling the boundaries.
That being a free hit, you think he should have played it in the air?
Definitely he should have gone after the delivery. Once again a shorter delivery, this time heave towards the mid wicket, the ball racing towards the fence. Yet another boundary from the blade of Ronak Panoli.
Good looking shot there. It was on the shorter side and pulled away brilliantly. Ronak gets going. The good thing is that in a matter of 4 overs, he might bring the required rate down to 8 runs an over.
Has been in tremendous form, whether it's a T20 or 50 over format or T10. Leading the side, Ronak Panoli, DCC Starlets, off to a good start. Looking for that breakthrough. Yusufzai, 2 deliveries and 9 runs conceded. Straight away, there's a change in the field. Third man coming up and short mid wicket going back. A line would be something on the middle and leg by Irfan Yusufzai. Brilliant looking shot, lofted over the mid-off, out of the stadium, maximum by Ronak Panoli.
What a good shot. What a magnificent shot there from Ronak Panoli. Down the ground, as clean as a whistle.
One thing which I like about Ronak's batting is his play with the straight bat. He doesn't go after that every delivery cross-batted shots. That is the reason he has scoring bulk of runs, and supporters of Syed Agha CC pouring in the stadium.
Is the comfort with which he scores at a resounding strike rate while playing straight is absolutely magnificent.
Under pressure, Irfan Yusuf Zai, 15 conceded of just 3 deliveries. They have got the start. On strike, Ronak banged in by Irfan. Rare dot delivery in this over, trying to pull but unable to middle it properly. A dot ball.
Well, this is something that Ronak will have to probably build into his game. Of course, he's young, he's got years ahead of him. That he needs to really know when not to play a shot. Because even in the semi-finals the other night, he got out after having scored 10 runs of the previous 2 deliveries. A boundary, a 6, and then he got out. Backs away and looks to cut it, misses it, dot ball.
Good comeback. This time it was on the middle and off. Trying to glide past the short third man, beaten in the air, straight into the hands of wicket keeper. 15 so far in this over. Can he finish it off with the boundary, Ronak Panoli?
That's a one-handed drive straight to the field, a dot ball. That'll be the end of the over. First over bowled, 15 without loss. So Yusuf Zai going for 15 in his first over. Looks like it will be spin from the other end. Shahrukh will be on strike.
They don't have much depth in the batting. DCC Starlets, Ant Fernandez and Shamim Ali yet to come in this lineup. Abdullah Ismail, right arm off break against left-hander batter, drifting down towards the leg stump. Starts with a wide.
The batting side always likes it if there's an extra up front. And another one.
Brilliantly stopped by the wicket keeper. A quicker delivery towards the leg stump. What an effort by the keeper, definitely saving a couple of runs. Smile considered 2 wides. Better delivery. Very watchful Shahrukh Amin. Push back to the bowler.
He needs to bowl straight. Bowling a little too straight. That's much better. And Shahrukh straight away picking up a single.
Smart thinking by Shahrukh Amin against the off-break bowler. Getting Ronak Panoli back on strike. They managed 15 in the first over. Can they manage another 12 runs in this over?
Oh, beautiful delivery there. That really came very slow. Ronak was far too early into the shot.
No feet movement at all this time by Ronak Panoli. Well bowled by young Abdullah Ismail.
That's a good looking shot. Good sweet sound from the bat, but won't quite reach the fence. They'll come back for 2.
Firmly hit this time by Ronak Panoli towards extra cover. A fumble has resulted in couple of runs. A good start by Abdullah Ismail, though he has conceded a couple of wides. Yet to concede a boundary in this over.
And Ronak Panoli has hit it big. What a strike.
What a hit, and whenever he hits it, it's out of the stadium. A flighted delivery, once again with the straight bat, launching over the long on and out of the stadium. It's a commentator's curse. Smile. Went for 11 runs, bowled beautifully before this delivery. Last delivery of the second over. Full toss, juicy full toss, just clears the extra cover, 1 bounce, ball racing towards the fence. Last 2 deliveries, 10 runs scored by Ronak.
Yes, and that means 15 of the over. 30 without loss after 2 overs.
Just an over in the start for Irfan. Yusuf Zai went for 15 runs. Smart thinking by the captain Zain, getting in Faisal Altaf to bowl the third over, and they have taken that floating power play. Very clever medium fast bowler Faisal Altaf, known for bowling those cutters. Looking for that breakthrough. Ronak Panoli moves to 26 of just 11. Shahrukh giving him company, batting on 1. Started off waywardly, way outside the off stump. Extras has been the problem for Syed Agha CC in the initial stage.
Yes, every bowler has started off with a wide. That has not quite worked out well, to be very honest. Looks to go for the big shot there. No contact on that one. That is going to be a dot ball.
Fuller delivery this time by Faisal Altaf. This has been the problem of DC Starlets. Bulk of the runs have been scored by Ronak Panoli. Shahrukh Amin needs to find his touch, get a couple of boundaries in this over.
That's nicely slapped away. Brilliant timing from Shahrukh there. It runs away to the fence for 4.
This is all what you need. The bad deliveries need to Put away for boundaries and Maxim this time. Slapped by Shahrukh Amin. Great start by DCC Starlets. Going on 15 per over.
Oh, looking to go for the drive this time. Doesn't quite get it right. They will manage to pick up a single.
Time coming into the left-hand batter. Faisal Altaf. Single has been taken. So far, 6 runs in 3 deliveries. At least they need to get 8 to 10 runs in next 3 deliveries to be in check and in control with the required run rate. DCC Starlets.
Ronak, 26 of 11, has done the bulk of the scoring. Of course, you don't need to say that.
Midon goes back. There's a deep extra cover. 2 fielders. Yeah, nicely bowled. Nicely bowled. And well fielded by Zain. So far, a decent over, I would say, by Faisal Altaf, though he has considered a boundary. Gave away just 6 runs. 36 for no loss. DCC Starlets chasing that mammoth total of 115. They're off to a flyer.
That's it, and brilliantly taken. Faisal has struck, and he has struck gold here.
This is what I was talking about, the slower deliveries, the cutters. In comes Faisal Altaf and get the man in form, Ronak Panoli. Brilliant catch taken at the extra cover. But the captain Zain walks back Ronak Panoli to making 26 of 13 deliveries with the help of 2 maximum 3 boundaries. Is 36 for 1.
So last one of Faisal's over. What an over this has been. Amar Badami comes into bat at number 3. Now then, let's wait and watch. This match has just got a little interesting here. Slow delivery again. Badami just reaches out for it. Half a stop there by the fielder at mid-on, and that will allow 2 runs to be taken comfortably. 8 runs of the over from Faisal, but the wicket of Ronak. It's 38 for 1 after 3.
3 gone, 38 for 1. And there's change in the voice. Joining me, it's Mr. Vivek Shukla. Welcome to Combox, Vivek.
Thank you, Mr. Mudassir, for the warm welcome.
Now it will be interesting to see how they go after this chase. The batters of DC Starlets, they have lost Ronak Panoli, who was scoring those bulk of the runs throughout the season for DCC Starlets. They're missing the services of a couple of other players. It all depends on Shahrukh Amin. Runs in Uneb, drifting towards the legs. Just a single. Slowly, they are pulling things back.
Yes, I think after the wicket of Ronak, things have quietened a little bit. They will need to continue the momentum if they want to get to that score of 115 runs to win this game. 39 for 1 in 3 overs. The run rate is good. It's not bad. But they need to continue the momentum.
So one stage they were going at around 15 per over, but that wicket slowly bringing that current run rate below 13. They just need to manage those single and doubles and get an odd boundary in an over. 10 or 11 will work for DC Starlets, but it's Uneb. Nicely bowled, shuffling across, making room for himself. Right on target, right on money. Uneb gets rid of Amma Badami.
Made room for himself, wanted to play it towards the covers, missed the line completely. And the furniture is disturbed. Amar walks back, 2 runs off 2 balls, and has to take the long walk back to the pavilion.
And it reminds me when you say that making room doesn't matter. Can you please Vivek?
No, I said that he made room, even if whether he makes a room or a flat or a villa, it doesn't matter.
Just 2 runs to his name, 39 for 2, 3.2 overs.
Ahan Fernandez, left-hand batter, comes in to bat. He has his job cut out here. They need to get runs and they need to keep the momentum up if they have to have any chance of reaching that score of 115.
One of the most stylish and talented left-hand batter in this region, a young upcoming DC Starlet star batter, Ahan. Can he get runs for his team? Really well started by Uneb, getting rid of Badami. On the back foot, play to a deep extra cover. There's a protection. Just a single. Shahrukh Amin needs to fire tonight. He needs to get his touch back. Though he has made 6, but he was never in a comfortable position. Till now, 6 deliveries, 6 to his name.
Yeah, he hit a wonderful boundary, but apart from that, hasn't been in a great touch so far. Good over. And the good over continues. Another single. He's just given away 2 runs in the 4 balls that he has bowled. And if he finishes this over well, this will be a very, very wonderful over and maybe a game-changing moment.
So far, job well done by Uneb and Faisal Altaf, mixing up those deliveries. You can see the variations, bowling quicker ones, slower ones, and the Yorkers. Very talented fast bowler, Uneb, running in. This time heaved towards the deep square leg. Just a single.
The singles will not make it happen for them. They seem to be losing momentum here. These are crucial moments in the game. runs need to keep flowing. Otherwise, it will be a tad too late to try and accelerate towards the end. Both these batters batting at a runner ball. Shahrukh at 7 of 7 balls and Ahan at 2 of 2 balls. Something needs to give in here.
No intent shown. Just happy with taking those singles. A brilliant over, just 4 runs, 1 wicket to his name. 4 gone, 43 for 2. Fifth over in progress. So far, 5 bowlers. Brilliant captaincy. Not getting used to those line and length. Getting a new bowler. Again, they need to adjust. It's Harsh, young Harsh, against Shahrukh Amin, off-break bowler. Ah, brilliant, brilliant this time. Flighted delivery, just coming into the left-hand batter. Getting the gap between pad and bat. Walks back. Shahrukh Amin, the end, just managing 8 of 9 deliveries.
Yes, bowled by Harsh. Harsh was really harsh on Shahrukh.
This is what I like. Whenever Vivek is in the comm box, it's always we can hear those words which he plays very beautifully. Harsh, harsh, room, flat, villa, everything coming into play.
Yes, but we need the batters of DCC to play also. A lot of runs needed to be made now. They need a lot of runs. They're only at 43. They need another 80 runs, 80 plus runs to win.
The DCC Starlets reminds me of our 1990s Indian team. They were a lot dependent on Sachin Tendulkar. It's the same scenario here. Whenever Ronak scores, they go on to win the matches. It will be a tough task. They need to build a partnership, but also in a quick time. Slowly taking the control on this match, Syed Agha CC.
Yes, so that's right. A lot now rests on these young shoulders of Ahan and Karan. Can they see them through? Can they accelerate from here? Both of them are new at the crease, but they need to start firing straight away. Harsh has had a good over so far. Bowled 2 balls, taken 1 wicket, given just 1 run.
Once again, slow in the air. This time, it was on the off stump. Just a single. A wicket on his very first delivery. Getting rid of Shahrukh Amin. Just 2 runs in 3 deliveries. Karan is the new batter. Poor delivery, but unable to find the wood on this ball. I beg your pardon, it was a brilliant delivery. Hit on the pads. Because he's coming around the wicket, that might give an edge to the batter. Just coming down the track, play towards mid-wicket. Just a single. Fielding has been brilliant so far by Agha CC. And we were talking about the fielding. Commentator curse comes again, haunting them. A fumble by the wicket keeper, and they went for that second run.
Yes, not needed kind of run, but nevertheless, they will not mind it. Harsh has bowled well now. This is the last ball. If he is able to contain them in this ball, this will be a very, very good over by young Harsh. And that's what it is. Just a single. End of another over. Score now moves on to 48 for 3 at the end of 5 overs.
So initial hammering by Ronak Panoli. Well done by the bowlers of Syed Agha, CC, Faisal, Harsh and Unaib. Wicket each to their name, and it was Faisal Altaf's over, getting rid of dangerous Ronak Panoli, slowing things for DCC Starlets. Both are young side, passionate cricketers, excited to play this game of cricket. Unaib runs in to bowl his second over on strike. Karan banged in and just managed to clear the wicket keeper. Couple of runs. An interesting field. He has that deep fine leg. And third man. And deep square leg. That was the reason he banged in. A short delivery. Couple of runs has been added. With those couple of runs, 50 comes in for DCC for the loss of 3 wickets. 65 needed of 29 balls. Still gettable. But they're bowling really well tonight. Syed Agha CC.
Brings in the fine leg now and moves the fielder who was at mid-on, moves him to long on. I think you can expect Yorkers from here. At least that's what the field suggests.
Up high in the air. Brilliant effort coming by Harsh. Running in couple of yards from long on. A slower delivery, lofted by Karan. Just checked his shot at the last moment, miles up in the air. Brilliant, brilliant effort by the young lad, Harsh.
Managed to reach the ball, but could not manage to hold on to it. A good effort in the end. Unaib. Once again, in the air, and this time towards the deep mid-wicket and deep square leg region. 2 quick runs taken. 3 fielders saving boundaries on the onside. So that tells you where the bowling is going to be. It's mostly going to be on the pads, probably Yorkers, and trying to get these fielders into the play.
Running hard for those couple of runs. Boundaries are hard to come. Some urgency shown by both the batters, Ahan and Karan. Karan moves to 10. Can they find that odd boundary?
Well bowled outside the off stump. No connection between the bat and ball. They will need to hit boundaries from here. 61 runs needed to win in 26 balls. Big hits are needed. They must be thinking that if Ronak had played another 2 or 3 overs, things might have been different for them. None of the other batsmen have played big shots.
Very dependent on Ronak Panoli. Brilliant over. Unaib running in. A slower delivery. Good variation by Unaib. Not at all in control. After pitching, he just came in to the right-hand batter. Very talented fast bowler. Unaib, he has been part of Sharjah Cricket Academy as well. coming from the ranks of this academy. Brilliant fast bowling display here in Sharjah Cricket Stadium by Unaib.
Last ball of his spell. Can he take a wicket? Oh, well, no, he doesn't. 2 bounces, too long on, gets a single. 55 for 3 after 6.
Harsh continues from the far end. It's Karan on strike. Coming down the track, heaved over towards long on. There was a chance. Just waited and waited. Irfan Yusuf Zai should have committed for that. Nicely bowled by the off-break bowler.
He's had a good day today in the field. First over gave only 5 runs and took a wicket, and has given away only a single in the first ball of his second over. Bowling to the left-hander now. This has been played between the third man and the point fielder, and a welcome boundary after a very long time.
Dancing down the track and pierced between short third man and point. They need a couple of more boundaries from the blade of Ahan Fernandez. 55 of 22 deliveries. 1 big over there, back in the business. DCC Starlets. Nicely bowled. Just a single.
As he's stepping out, he's coming down the wicket to the off-spinner, the left-hander batter. Always slightly risky to do, but he's taking his chances. There is no other option. Chances have to be taken. Karan now facing. Has been hit in the air. There's a fielder coming under it, and he has taken it. Unaib takes a wonderful catch at long on, and an innings which was devoid of big shots comes to an end. Karan walks back. 12 runs off 11 balls caught by Unaib, and Harsh gets his second scalp for the evening.
Run a ball 12 for Karan Dhiman. 1 more wicket going down in the quest of quick runs. 61 for 4.
Well, the new man is in. Big shots needed. Has been cut towards the deep point area. Will only get a single off the mark. Still 54 runs needed to win in 20 balls. A lot of runs needed. Big boundaries, 6s and 4s is what is going to make it happen for them.
On the back foot. Couple of runs throw coming from the deep. Brilliant spell bowled by the young off-break bowler Harsh. 14 in his 2 overs and got 2 wickets, 7 gone, 64 for 4. So 3 overs, 51 needed. Ball on the off stump, pushed towards deep. Struck over by Shamim Ali. It's Noor, the new bowler. They need a couple of maximums here. They need to raise the tempo of runs. DCC Starlets. Slowly the match is slipping away from them. Fielding and bowling has been brilliant by Syed Agha CC, especially by young right arm off-break bowler Faisal Altaf and Unaib picking up those wickets. Ahan Fernandez on strike. Can he target the shorter boundaries? And this time deposited over the fine leg. Waited and waited for this maximum. Ahan Fernandez.
Yes, he waited for a long time. He yawned, he read a newspaper, had a cup of tea, and then played this shot over the fine leg for 6 runs.
Very well said.
This I have borrowed from you. This is your dialogue, but I just borrowed it today.
There was a chance, a drop. It was Zain, the captain. Over pitch delivery, trying to clear that extra cover fielder. Ahan Fernandez. Easy chance, gone begging. Survives Ahan Fernandez. Can Shamim Ali manage one more maximum? Couple of maximums over. They're in the hunt.
2 big shots and the remaining 3 balls will keep them in the hunt. Tried and missed.
Well bowled young man Noor. Keeping on the off stump. A wild swing by Shamim Ali. Dot ball. They need to manage at least 8 runs in last 2 deliveries of this over. Full toss delivery towards the leg stump. Back to back 2 dot deliveries. He can hit those maximums, but under pressure, Shamim Ali. He has been regular with DCC Starlets. An exciting all-rounder, but struggling tonight.
Last ball, can he make it big? Tries to do that, plays it over the point, but there is a fielder in the deep. As well as the fielder at point runs and collects the ball. Meters inside the ropes will only give away 2 runs. 74 for 4 now in 8 overs. 41 runs needed in the last 2 overs.
Comes in Niaz to bowl the 9th over. On the back foot. Play towards the deep extra cover. Known for bowling his leg breaks to the right-handers, and he bowls off break to left-hand batter. Can Shamim Ali go after Niaz?
Plays this in the gap and will get 4 runs for a well-placed shot between the mid-wicket and long on. 4 more runs added. They're trying to make a match of it. 36 runs now needed in 10 balls.
They need to manage at least 15 or 16 runs in next 4 deliveries, and it will come down to 20, which is achievable. Under pressure, but an experienced Niaz to Shamim Ali. Third delivery of the 9th over. Can he get a maximum? Slow in the air. Poor batting by Shamim Ali. Not even moving his feet. Now it's a difficult task for DCC Starlets.
Yes, now boundary needed in every ball. Very unlikely. Unless there are wide balls and no balls, and that's what we saw. Down the leg side and a wide. If there are no wides and no balls, then it's a boundary every ball that's needed from here on.
Well bowled by Niaz. This time it was on the off stump. Coming down the track, but just managed to get a single. This match is being played between two young upcoming teams in UAE. DCC Starlet, and this time coming down the track, unable to get the distance. There's a fumble by the fielder, resulting in a boundary.
Didn't quite middle, it came from the toe end of the bat, and attempted a catch. One more time in the same direction, same fielder. This time he takes it, attempts Uneb, and gets the reward for that attempt. Takes a brilliant catch. This is the second catch he has taken this evening.
Experience coming into play from Niaz. This time slow in the air, and no mistake by Uneb. Walks back Shamim Ali after just managing 12 of 9 deliveries. With the help of 2 boundaries. It's 86 for 5, 9 gone.
Last over, 29 runs to win. This has been hit in the air. Will not reach the boundary because there are 2 fielders in pursuit of the ball. Looks impossible from here on. 27 runs needed in 5 deliveries. A miracle is needed. This is a brilliant shot, has been played way over the fielders. Nobody is going to get that. This goes in for a maximum. 21 now needed in 4 balls, Mudassir. Can that happen?
Still possible. I think it's too late. Should have got a couple of more maximums earlier. They need to make sure to win with a big margin. This time goes over extra cover. There's an adjustment in the field. Midoff was sent back on this delivery. Now, mathematically, it's not possible unless until you bowl a couple of wides or no ball. 20 needed of 3 balls. Good comeback by Ismail.
Yes, looks really really steep from here. Has been hit in the air. There is a fielder coming under it. Oh, he drops it. He's put it down. This was a regulation catch and has been put down. Not too much of damage though in the context of the match, because it's only 2 balls left now, 19 more runs to win.
On the back foot, dot ball. What a performance. They started off well with the bat. The bowlers came back, pulled things back for Syed Agha CC. Coming down the track, but managing just a single. And with that single, Syed Agha CC winning the match by 17 runs. Brilliant fielding and brilliant bowling performance by the young lads of Syed Agha CC. 2 points to their name. It clearly shows the DC Starlets are dependent on Ronak Panoli. Managed a couple of boundaries initially, a maximum. But what a comeback by Syed Agha CC, and look at that support they have in the stadium. Dejected Ronak Panoli. Good to see the young lads shaking hands, and they're in a happy mood. And talking about the batting of DC Starlets, Ronak started off well, managing 29, then Shahrukh and Ammar could not manage much. Ahan Fernandez tried his best, made 29 of 15, but a runner ball from Karan and 9 ball 12 from Shamim Ali hurted them badly. Faisur managed just a single, so at last in their allotted 10 overs they managed 97 for the loss of 5 wickets.
Yes, Syed Agha winning it convincingly in the end. Good margin to win as well. Talking about bowling, only wicket takers were Faisal Unab, Harsh and Niyaz. Harsh took 2 wickets and everybody else took 1 wicket each. Unab bowled really well, gave away only 11 runs. Harsh gave away 14 in his allotted 2 overs. Both of them were the pick of the bowlers today. 7 extras conceded in this bowling effort.
Let's see what's the match summary. Toss won by Syed Agha CC, and a brilliant batting performance in the top by Nur Al Hadi and Abdullah managing 38 and 32. Yug was pick of the bowlers, getting 2 wickets, and when the chase started, it was all about Ronak Panoli. He started off beautifully, 22 to his name. Ahan Fernandez managed 29, but once they lost Ronak Panoli, they were not in the game. And brilliant piece of bowling by young right arm off-break bowler Harsh, getting 2 wickets to his name. Unab and Faisal chipping in with 1 wicket each. Syed Agha CC winning by 17 runs.
First day of the 10-over tournament at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. CBFS S10. Tomorrow's games, there are 3 games lined up today. There is a Future Mattress versus Ace 11, which will come live from the Sharjah Cricket Stadium, and there will be 2 more games tomorrow. So it's a weekend. There's going to be a 3-game day tomorrow. Stay tuned in, be with us, and enjoy this slam bang format. Sona Golden Diamonds and Pacific Group is going to be match number 5 that is going to be played tomorrow as well. So that will be another game that will be brought to you tomorrow. We have some brilliant young players in this tournament. Exciting talent on a display. Kolata Chocolates and JVC Stallions is another game, match number 4, CBFS S10 League. So 3 games coming into you tomorrow, and you need to great cricket on the cards here.
We had a couple of matches tonight and 3 matches tomorrow. And that's all we have from the com box, and we'll be heading down to the presentation ceremony where our co-commentator Nishant is with the player of the match and match referee.
वो आके खींच लेगा सही टाइम पे आ गया. Right then, we've come to the end of the first day of the SkyExchange.net Sharjah CBFS S10 2022 Season 2, powered by Fan Code. Very good evening and welcome to the post-match presentation for the same. Before we begin, we'd like to thank Sharjah Cricket and the entire administration for the support in hosting this tournament. We'd also like to thank our sponsors, title sponsor SkyExchange.net, powered by an official streaming platform, Fan Code, event partners TCM, associate sponsors rsook.com, and merchandise partners 7 districts. In the second match of the tournament, Syed Agha have managed to start off on a winning note by defeating DCC Starlets by 17 runs. Time for us to announce who the player of the match is. Before that, I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Tehseen Javed, the match referee. Welcome again, sir. Well, it was a collective performance by the Syed Agha side. They bowled well, they batted well, everything came around well for them. But ultimately, that one innings which created all the difference, that is the winning choice. And the rsook player of the match is Nurul Hadi for his 38 of 18 balls. He'll be receiving a gift hamper from rsook.com and a 20% discount voucher on all products purchased from rsook.com. Firstly, congratulations. When you came out to bat, you'd lost a wicket early. What was the plan?
Yeah, as the plan was that like to just take a few balls and middle it and just be confident and just go for the floor. If the ball is there in my area, I will just smash it. So as for that, I took some few balls to just be settled there, and just I took whenever the ball came to me in my area, I just hit for it.
And it was a good partnership with Abdul. He batted brilliantly as well.
Yeah, he's aggressive batsman. So I told him I will just give you a strike until I get set up. So you just play your game and just smash the ball. Yeah.
And when you had got 114 at the halfway stage, you thought that was enough?
Yeah, I thought that's enough. So I just went like aggressively more in that. So and then other batsmen also played well.
When Ronak Panoli was batting brilliantly, was there pressure?
Of course, there's some pressure, but our bowler came up with the plan and just we changed up. So we took the wicket here. He's a good batsman, sir.
So very good start for you. Congratulations and keep doing well.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, that was Nurul Hadi, the rsook player of the match for tonight. That's all for today. It's a Saturday tomorrow, the beginning of the weekend. So we have a triple header lined up. We'll come to you a little earlier than you normally would see us. Till we meet again, on behalf of everybody here, it's goodbye and good night from Nishant Majid here. Sleep well. Do take good care.